To my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm going to be doing your weekly horoscope forecast for all the zodiac signs for the week of May 6th through the 12th, 2019. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of this video, as well as the notification bell icon, so that way you can be notified of any future videos that I publish on this channel. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Psychic Medium Ray, you can. And if you'd like to book a private psychic reading with me, you can visit my website at www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Let's go ahead and get into your horoscopes for this week. Aries, this week for you, Aries, it is a week in which you may be feeling like you've reached the fork in the road. And what this means for you is that you could be feeling like there's different directions that you need to take, but you're kind of confused as to which path is going to be the right path. And so it has you kind of, some of you out there stuck and really contemplating what is the best choice for you. This could be in any area of your life right now that you are finding that there is something that you want to do differently, something that you need to do, but again, you're just kind of stuck and not sure how to proceed with it. But a lot of clarity is going to be coming later in the week, so do not worry. There is going to be some clarity for you. By midweek, you're going to be, a lot of you are going to need to really listen to your bodies. You have a lot of energy, but a lot of you could also be very tired, running on little bit of sleep. Maybe you're going to sleep very late in the wee hours of the morning, and that needs to change too. So again, these are patterns that Spirit is talking about that need to be changed in order for you to feel a little bit more healthier and more balanced in your life. This is also a time this week for you to co-create and start getting in that creative mode, looking at everything that you can change and change it for the greater good for yourself. And so that's the kind of energy that surrounds Aries this week. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Psychic Medium Ray. And don't forget, if you'd like to book a private psychic reading with me, you can visit my website at www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing, amazing week. Taurus, this week for you, Taurus, a lot of you are going through some moments of, bliss, staying in your zone, staying in your lane, keeping to yourself, really enjoying. If you have a birthday, happy birthday to those of you out there that would be celebrating a birthday. It's a very, special time in your life. A lot of you also are really, just focusing on what you are wanting to do. What is the next step? There is a lot of spirit communication going on with the higher power, with your ancestors. So a lot of your, it could be like a motherly figure, a grandmother figure on the other side. But there is a female that's being shown this week that a lot of you would be able to be connecting to. And since Mother's Day is approaching, this makes total sense for a lot of you out there. But there's definitely a connection that is being made and established, and you're receiving messages from the other side, whether it's in your dreams, it's in your wake state, when you're awake, and you're seeing signs like birds, butterflies, sunflowers. You're seeing something that is reminding you of that person, or it could be a song, it could be their picture, but something reminds you of them. Spirit also is helping, guiding you, because right now your life feels like it's on hold. It feels like it's up in the air. Something is up in the air and you're not sure what way to go. And a lot of you are looking to spirituality or looking to psychics, mediums, to give you some kind of insight. But what Spirit is saying right now is that there may be something that you really are going after that is not good for you. It's not meant for you. Even though you feel like it is, it's not. And the universe is going to conspire in order to prevent you from reaching that, and also providing you or rerouting you in a different direction. So do not get discouraged, because one of the major themes for a lot of you Taurians out there this week is not being patient. Because again, you want something and you want it now, and you want it to work the way that you want it to work, but Spirit is saying it's not time. So again, don't get discouraged by that, but stay positive in your mind, who you are, and be very self-aware that you are you are protected and everything's going to be okay. Spirit is also saying that you could be going around and around with someone. There could be some chaos. There could be some uproar later this week, which you're butting heads. You don't agree with your partner in something, or maybe there's some kind of control that they want to have over you, and it's just not going to work out. So again, you're going to have some moments at the end of the week. That may not be very positive, but you will overcome them with a state of gratefulness and love, and kind of, raising your vibration and trying to raise theirs as well. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Psychic Medium Ray. And if you'd like to book a private psychic reading with me, you can go to my website. It's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing, amazing week. Gemini, this week for you, Gemini, a lot of peace is restored in your life. A lot of us have been running, very busy. There could have been some disagreements with someone close to you this week. Well, this last week, that just passed. And going into this new week, a lot of you are feeling some peace is being restored in your life. And for a lot of us, we have to find that peace. And that is going to be the theme this week. You want a peaceful week. This is not a week that you want to really fight with anyone or disagree with anybody. You want to just keep to yourself and do your thing. And there's also a deep sense of knowing that everything is going to be turning around for you. And a lot of you may be feeling butterflies in your tummy. A lot of you may be feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot of nervousness. Something in the atmosphere is changing. Something in the world is changing for you, for the greater good. And you may feel that this is coming, but you're not sure exactly what it could be. It could be a promotion. It could be a new career opportunity. It could be a new romance that is going to be developing or budding. Someone is finally going to come out with their feelings towards you. But whatever it is, you are creating a new life for you. You are creating a new way of existing and living. And it's all about this new um, energy and this new cycles that you're going through, and it's liberating and it's refreshing, and it's for a lot of us that have been stagnated or feeling like our life has been on hold for quite some time. This is going to feel very good for our energy and for our restoration of our soul and restoration of our peace of mind. So this is going to be a weekend again which you are going to find that you're able to accomplish everything that you can. Be sure to pay attention to the details, especially in your work life, because there could be some emails that are missed or things that you're not responding to. They need to be responded to. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Psychic Medium Ray. And if you'd like to book a private psychic reading with me, you can visit my website at www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing, amazing week wherever you are. Cancer, this week for you, Cancer, there's a lot of things changing in the atmosphere, in the air. A lot of you are feeling like you're carrying somebody else's responsibility. And so this week, that's what's going to change in for a lot of you Cancerians out there, a lot of you Moonchilds. You're going to start realizing that maybe you're carrying some extra weight on your back from someone else, their burdens, their problems, and you're always the problem solver. You may be the one that, they turn to kind of find a solution for their problems, and it becomes overbearing, and it becomes to the point where you're putting other people first, and it's affecting your energy, it's affecting your ability to function as a human being. And so this is not good for you, and this is going to be a time now that you're going to change all of this. You're going to start fixing this and really telling people and setting boundaries. And you should have done this like for a long time ago, but again, everybody is at a different level in their spiritual life and their life path. So you really didn't do anything wrong, but it's time now to kind of set some boundaries, set some limitations to people that are taking advantage of you, Moonchild. You also are working on fixing some relationships. There could be a sexual or romantic relationship that you've had, or this is an ex, but there is some unfinished or some chapters that are not closed yet, and you need that closure. So you are working on trying to fix that situation, whether it's like communicating with them in some manner, texting them, or wanting to meet up at a coffee shop and have that discussion face to face. But there is some bridges that have been burned that you're trying to kind of repair and kind of make amends with these people. And whoever it is, it may not be romantic in nature, but that's what's coming through this week for a lot of moonchilds out there. But if it's not, it could be any other area of your life, even a family member that you're trying to fix, some bad blood that you have between each other. And you're going to find that later in the week, you want to stay more at home. So a lot of you are going to be more introverted, not really wanting to be out in public, etc. You're going to stay more in the comforts of your home. And that's the energy for this week. So I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Psychic Medium Ray. And don't forget, if you want to book a private psychic reading with me, you can visit my website at www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing week ahead. Leo, dear Leo, for those of you that are Leos out there, this week is going to be a week in which you're finding that you are looking at people's loyalty towards you. You are one of the most loyal signs out there. However, there are people that are not giving you the same type of loyalty. This could be someone that you're dating now. It could be someone from your past. But the situation is that a lot of things are going to come out into the air this week. You're going to have revelations. Your intuition is going to be speaking to you on a greater level. Don't ignore those things that are happening and listen very carefully to your heart, not your hormones, but your heart. That's what Spirit is saying. You also are going to find that once you are able to recognize who is loyal to you, you can create and foster good relationships and solid foundations for the future. But right now, a lot of you are focused maybe on the glitz or the glamour of the relationship and not so much on the meat and potatoes, so to speak, of the relationship. So again, get down to the nitty-gritty, pay attention to the details. What are they doing for you? Are you finding that you're giving more of your time and energy and having to make sacrifices in order to make them feel happy? And are they doing the same thing for you? Also, this week is going to be a week in which you may be receiving some gifts, or you may be exchanging gifts with other people. You are a giver naturally. You like to make people feel happy. That's just in your nature. But what Spirit is saying this week is that there could be other people that are giving to you, and it doesn't have to be necessarily even people. It could be even your pet. If you have pets out there, that they just want to give you their affection and their love because they know that you're going through stress or you're going through something hard, and that bonding time that you have with your pets, with your fur babies, is going to be very special for a lot of you. But whatever it is, accept what it is and enjoy the moment. If you're given a gift by a person, or it's just time with a special loved one, enjoy it. There's also a sense of adventure. Some of you are really feeling kind of that stagnation, maybe in one area of your life. Could be your personal self, your personal time when you're away from work, which you really don't have hobbies. You really don't know what to do but sit at home, Netflix and chill, and that's just not working for you anymore. You want some kind of spontaneity. You want different type of energy. So a lot of you could be seeking going out on an adventure, going out, planning an impromptu road trip, going to a friend's barbecue or picnic, but there's something that's going to be changing for a lot of you Leos, and it's just getting out of your environment will do you good. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Psychic Medium Ray. And if you would like to book a private psychic reading with me, you can go to my website. It's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing week. Virgo, this week for you, Virgo, you are going to be finding that you are staying more with your soul tribe. You're not really wanting to deviate away from the people that make you feel comfortable, that bring you love, and that make you feel just grounded as a person. This is a time also to rest, to regenerate, to kind of really take care of yourself, because a lot of you are maybe finding that you are having some health issues that are creeping up. You may not be feeling the best this week. So if you find that that is going on, listen to your body. body. Pay attention to it. If you haven't had a physical exam, or you haven't had follow-up with your doctor, your primary care physician, in quite some time, and you've been feeling kind of ragged, you know, you need to really go and take care of that and have that checkup. I know that not a lot of us like doctors or like to really go, but they are there in the world for a reason. They are healers at the finest, you know. And so again, we need to really take care of ourselves. Make sure you're, you know, drinking enough water, you're sleeping enough hours, you are not learning coping mechanisms for stress, because for a lot of you Virgos this week, I feel like a lot of you are very stressed out for some reason. And also right now, a lot of you are looking at your past and maybe focusing too much on your past situations that, you know, that have happened in your life. And a lot of you are looking too much towards the future and what is going to be coming. And so in the present moment, you're not here and now. You're not in the here and now. You're not present in the moment. And that can cause a lot of people to feel like, you know, you're neglecting them, or your family members to feel like you are just not there and you're not able to contribute because your mind is venturing off to the past, or things from the, you know, from the future, that are in the future, and goals and stuff like that. So again, stay present in the moment. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Psychic Medium Ray. And if you would like to book a private psychic reading with me, you can visit my website. It's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings, love, and light. Have an amazing day and week. Libra, this week for you, Libra, a lot of you are connecting to your spirituality. A lot of you are seeking answers. A lot of you may be booking, you know, readings with psychics or mediums. There's something that you want an answer to. There is something that you're needing validation to. This could even be you scrying or using tarot, using oracle cards, and really just kind of getting the answers that you want from that. But you are on the right path, and Spirit is reassuring you, and your angels are all around you and protecting you. So you're never alone, but you need to realize that that is what is going on. A lot of you also could be questioning why something is, or why is someone treating you the way that they are, or why are things not just the way that you want them to be in your life. And the reason for that is because of divine timing. We cannot rush or accelerate things. Well, I will say that we can accelerate certain things if we change our vibration and we change our way of thinking. But a lot of things that are predestined, we cannot change. This could be like who you marry to, you know, new births in the family. So there are some things that, you know, you may be feeling in your life like you cannot control right now, and that you are asking, well, why did this happen to me? Why did I have to go through this? And it's all part of your journey here on earth. So again, if you've gone through something difficult and you're questioning it now, Spirit is basically saying that this is something that you had to go through, and don't feel like you're the only one that has gone through it, because there are people out there that have gone through it as well. So later in the week, you will be finding that a lot of you are going the extra mile. You're, you know, really are needing to help someone, and they may be asking you for your help, and you're there. You're that loyal friend, again, that loyal Libra that will be there to help them. But at the same time, be sure that they're not taking advantage of you and your kindness. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Psychic Medium Ray. And if you'd like to book a private psychic reading, you can visit my website at www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing, amazing week. Scorpio, this week for you, Scorpio, a lot of you are building your life. You're building your future. You're laying down the foundation for your future, for your children, for, you know, for your own maybe retirement. So there's a lot of planning, a lot of organizing, and a lot of you could be looking at, you know, from the distance, looking to the distance and really kind of contemplating, you know, where do you go next? You've accomplished this, but you need to be constantly challenged in life. A lot of you like the pursuit of being challenged. And so this has you really thinking in your mind, you know, what is going on. A lot of you also could be very pressured right now, feeling, you know, constraints with deadlines, or feeling like time is just tick-tocking away. And This has you kind of nervous and may have you kind of frustrated. So a lot of you are needing to kind of slow down and not really and realize that even though we are governed by time, by a cycle, of 24-hour period and a day, spirit doesn't operate on that time frame, on that level. So again, you're going to be finding that it's going to be a little challenging at times, but if you are able to really just kind of focus and know that there are other days, and what you can accomplish today, you always have the, future days to accomplish. Start kind of, looking at it from that perspective. At the same time, be sure that you are having fun, because this is a week about fun as well. It's not just about work and planning and, being just serious. You need to start, having fun and really enjoying the moment, enjoying who you are as a person. So this is a good week to kind of, really balance everything together. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you would like to book a private psychic reading with me, you can visit me at www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing week. Sagittarius, this week for you, Sagittarius, you are very poised. You're very calm. It's like no matter what chaos is going around you, you're that pillar of strength and of calmness. And people are finding that attractive and very magnetic. So you're going to be drawing a lot of people towards you. A lot of people want to hear what you have to say. You're very pragmatic. You're very logical, but at the same time, you're very nurturing, very comforting to some people. You could easily, get kind of burned out if you're an empath and you're a Sagittarian and you really are taking on other people's energy around you. You could really kind of feel stressed out, feel not too good. And so it's going to be important for you to ground yourself, use your protective crystals this week for Sagittarians. I really suggest for you to kind of amp up with your turquoise, also with amethyst, citrine, and obsidian. Those are going to be some important crystals that I really would recommend for this week for Sagittarians out there, because you will need them. There's also going to be some path that you are going to be going towards listening to music, listening to the sounds of maybe the nature, and through music you find healing. You find it very therapeutic for yourself. So again, these are going to be things that may be occurring, maybe not applying to every single Sagittarian out there, but for the most part, you're going to be feeling more connected to source and to your spirit guides if you're able to relax your vibration and raise it, and also use music as a means to kind of achieve that level and reach that point. Because a lot of you are also, asking yourself, and wanting insight on certain situations that are now playing out in your life. So it's going to be very important for you to really, use these tools that we have to achieve what you want to achieve. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Psychic Medium Ray. And if you would like to book a private psychic reading with me, you can visit my website. It's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing week wherever you are. Capricorn, this week for you, Capricorn, it is all about you being the observer. A lot of you are wanting to observe things. You're wanting to really pay attention to, other people, situations. You're intrigued by it. You want to know what motivates someone. You want to know what is their facade, if they're carrying a facade or they're really being authentic. And so a lot of you are just paying attention right now. And when you are silent and really paying attention to others, you're going to learn a lot about them and their true nature. Things are going to just be naturally revealed to you. So this is a very much of a time of revelation for many of you Capricorns. What you may have thought that may have been hidden, or what you wouldn't have expected from someone close to you, you're going to see that for yourself. And so Spirit is saying that all that glitters is not gold. That's a very important message. All that glitters is not gold. Things that may seem attractive or that may seem appealing to you, this could even be love interest, that seems very appealing physically, and aesthetically they are pleasing to the eye, they're eye candy, but their soul could be rotten. Their soul could be just pure bad energy, pure bad juju, as I like to call it. So be sure that you're not getting caught up and enamored by the glitz, the glamour, the glitter that these people may portray, because again, what is within the soul is what really counts, and that could be something that could create some issues later on that lead to chaos and conflict in your life. And right now, a lot of you, I can say for the most part that a lot of you Capricorns have your shit together, and you really don't want to get to that point where everything is unraveling again, because you've been there. For a lot of you, you've been there, you've done that, and you don't want to be in that situation again. So again, pay very much close attention to what and who you give your time and your energy to. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Psychic Medium Ray. And to book a private psychic reading with me, you can visit my website. It's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing, amazing week wherever you are. Aquarius, this week for you, Aquarius, a lot of you are finding that you're going by, the book. You're going by the things that are outlined in a certain way, maybe policies or beliefs that you have. And those beliefs may be keeping you inside of a box where you're not really being able to tune into humanity on a deeper level, or people that, may need your help. You may not be able to empathize, and it could be that people that are around you are like that. They could care less of someone that is maybe walking on the side of the road and asking for money, or someone that is homeless. They may not be as generous or as benevolent as you are, but being with someone that is like that, it could also diminish your own core beliefs and principles over time. So be sure to reassess that and really look at how you are following things. Are you following someone else's footsteps, or are you kind of branching outside of the normal, regularity that you would have instilled upon you? You also could be feeling like you're needing to be dependent on someone right now, more than ever before. And this is not the typical Aquarian, but some of you may be feeling like you're looking towards a partner, a friend, or someone else, that is very strong-willed, and perhaps you are depending a little bit too much on them, which could be a codependent behavior that is forming before your eyes and you're not even noticing it. And again, it may be what's comfortable in the now, but things are changing, and later in the week, it's very possible, getting into the weekend, that some of you are going to be feeling like you are ostracized or alienated, or people just don't want to talk to you, or there's some disconnection on a greater level. And again, it's paying attention to your feelings, but paying attention also to, your greater and higher self, and honoring that, and really making those decisions based upon what you feel. This is also a week about your health. For a lot of you Aquarians, needing to pay attention to your health, paying attention to how you feel, setting up some good principles again about taking some time off for yourself, going on a vacation, spending time with family. Those are the kind of things for Aquarians this week that are needing to be really paid attention to. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Psychic Medium Ray. And if you would like to book a private psychic reading with me, you can go to my website. It's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings, love, and light. Have an amazing, amazing week wherever you are. Pisces, this week for you, Pisces, it is a week where you're coming to the edge. A lot of you are risking. There's something that you feel is like a risk, and you're not ready to jump off just yet. You're not ready to kind of, go with the flow. You are resisting, for a lot of you Pisces out there. And so with that, you're kind of taking your time, and Spirit is saying now is the time to kind of take that leap of faith, to really go after what you want, and it will be yours. But to be fair with everyone that is involved, and make sure that you're being balanced and not selfish. A lot of you Pisces are never, selfish, and I wouldn't say that, but, everybody at some point or another in their life has become selfish you know, even if we don't want to admit it, it's the things that, you know, that we don't admit that really are there. So it's just being very mindful of, you know, your intentions, making sure they're coming from the highest good for all people that are concerned, and also being, you know, paying attention to, is your life in balance right now? Are you giving more to your work life and less to your personal life? Or are you giving more to somebody like a partner, but are they giving back to you? That's the question. What are they giving back to you? Are you finding that you know, they are maybe flirting with other people, or they're giving them more time and affection than they give you? Those are the kind of questions that you need to ask yourself and then make some decisions. And for a lot of you are planning trips, you're planning on vacations, you're planning on maybe connecting with your family that lives in another state. But there is definitely a lot of good energy and a lot of good time, you know, that you will have to celebrate and to really just honor your existence, and honoring the existence of others, and again, being very grateful for all of your blessings. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and if you'd like to book a private psychic reading, you can visit my website at www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing week.